Check, check. Yes, thank you. Hey everyone on the stream, it's the Captain here with you. Hopefully you're having a good Thursday evening. I am loading into the race right now. Basically, if you didn't see what I just said to Dave, so last night I was supposed to broadcast a truck series from the Great Lake Truck Series, and figured out that there was a major update on my computer, and it absolutely destroyed anything I could do last night broadcasting wise. Like I couldn't do it, so I had to do the update. So last night it literally took a while for it to happen, and I got on about an hour and a half ago and figured out about 30 minutes ago I had no microphone. So I had to rewire some things into the back of my computer, and now I have a microphone. So that's why, like you've seen my stream going on and off. It's because I'm trying to get my computer and everything going. The stream and everything appears to be well. I'm actually doing something new tonight, so we're going to see how this goes. But I'm actually streaming officially on the Captain TV Facebook page, on my Facebook page, and on YouTube. So different avenues. And if I get allowed here, I haven't gotten accepted yet, as far as I know, but going to be over on the iRacing Leagues page on Facebook also. But just trying to build viewers up here. So give me a couple minutes here. They're about to qualify, as far as I know. I think I have everything else set up for the Fall Brawl. If I could say those two words tonight together, it would be awesome. But I will be back here literally shortly and hopefully have the first heat race for you live. So uh, give me a couple minutes.
It's time for live racing action with the Short Track Super League Tour Modified Exclusive Series, presented by Ryco-Motorsports. Find your speed today at Ryco-Motorsports.com. Now, let's join Captain TV Sim Racing Broadcasting live from South Boston Speedway.
All right, here we are at South Boston Speedway. Welcome in tonight. Appreciate all the sticking around as we've had a little bit of issues tonight. Unfortunately, the update, I'm just finally healing from it all when it's all over with. But here we are tonight, South Boston Speedway. It is the Fall Brawl that is lined up here tonight as we get ready for 100 laps of racing at one of the more historic short tracks in America. Welcome to South Boston Speedway, home of bologna burgers and racing. That's what we have tonight as we get ready for the Short Track Super League here at South Boston Speedway, as we will get you right to the starting lineup for this race. You're actually going to see it up on the top left of your screen right now. This is heat race number 1 of the main that is coming up, the top 10 qualifiers. They qualified for the main just a few minutes ago, and now we have to set the field with the other 15 starters for this race. So looking at the starting lineup here, Nathan Wenzel, he will start on the pole tonight with Kevin Anderson alongside him in the second position. Curran Beckler, he will start inside row number 2, and Ken Zames in the number 90 starting 4th. Brandon Pirtle going to start there in the 5th position. Michael Benedetto starting 6th. Michael Steffen, the boss man, starting 7th. Alongside him, Matthew Telder. Jeff Horniak going to start at 9th, and Richard Benedetto, not sure if these other 5 are going to qualify on the grid. Up, somebody else just showed up. Adam O'Brien, he is there now. So we will get to racing here in a second. Let me know, guys, how the stream is out there. Doing a little different tonight. I've started up on a new app, and want to make sure everything is doing well out there. So cars are going to roll off here, and we will get ready for what will be 18 laps of heat racing tonight. We'll set the 25 car 100 lap feature that is on the way here in just a little bit. So definitely appreciate everybody. So long and behold, here's what all took place the last couple of hours, basically. So got the update on the computer, had to reboot it this morning when I woke up to go to work, got that fixed, and everything was working there. Then come home tonight, ate dinner, got on the computer, and pretty much had to get everything up to par and stuff, including an iRacing update, oh, by the way, too. And then I saw that my microphone wasn't working, so I had to go to work on that. And as you see, there's some things still on the ticker that I'm working on, and so on and so forth. But we'll get her going, and we'll get to racing here at South Boston Speedway. So I appreciate everybody's patience tonight. Let's get this show on the road with the Short Track Super League and the Ryco.com. Ryco-Motorsports.com, a tour modified exclusive green from South Boston. Here we go. Right off the bat, Wenzel, Kevin Anderson, Ken Zames, Curran Beckler, Brandon Pirtle, going to be your top 5. Michael Benedetto with no number at all. We got caution on the track, and it is Adam O'Brien, the fabulous Hudson Hornet, has gone around over here in turn number 3 and 4. And it looks like maybe a lot more cars involved here. Let's see how this all rolls out. Oh, he goes in the corner, he gets hooked. And boom goes the dynamite, as in the engine expiring on that 92. So his night is over already before it even started. Unfortunate deal there. All right, so caution out for the first time here this evening. Caution number 1 on the track. Just checking to see if you guys are hearing me over here. Yeah, I don't think you're here. What is that noise? Okay, you are hearing me. I heard my audio very quietly. So there we go. Let me turn it up a little bit here. You guys can hear me. That's good. I was like, am I hearing myself? I wanted to make sure. I'm checking on my phone right now, actually. That is my source right now for help. So here we go. Nathan Wenzel. So there we go. Turn it up a little bit here. You guys can hear me. That's good. Thank you, Dave. All right, Wenzel going to lead him to the green. Kevin Anderson, Ken Zames, and the 90 of Curran Beckler going to bring him back to the green flag, and here we go. This track literally 4/10 of a mile. You want to talk about the ultimate short track, you're seeing it right here. Crossing the line down into turn number 1 and 2. There is Zames down there, lap times at about 13 seconds, literally. So we are going to fly by tonight with this race off of turn 4. You see the track map there? Down into turn 1. Of course, South Boston, Virginia, home of the Sadler brothers, Hermie and Elliott. I mentioned Bologna Burgers a little while ago. They're pretty popular in this area. You're going to see me doing some edits probably during the broadcast, FYI here. So if you see some things changing, that's all on me. So far, though, everything seems to be running smooth, which is good. Nathan Wenzel leading right now. He's got 6/10 over Ken Zames. Then a nice little nose-to-tail battle here. Second, third, fourth. Kevin Anderson, Curran Beckler, Michael Benedetto, Michael Steffen. Depending on how many heat races we have, that'll determine as Steffen drives it all the way into the infield, pretty much trying to make a pass for position here. As we have 3 laps to go. So if that's correct, we'll have to watch right in this area here, because if we only have 2 heat races, the top 8 are going to go. If we have 3, then that means up to Michael Benedetto right now in the 5th position is good. Problem is we don't know off of the field size, and I didn't get a chance to really see how big the field was tonight because I was too busy fixing things. So we're just going to kind of go off the seat of our pants, as they like to say. Nathan Wenzel going to bring it off turn number 4. He will see the white flag. Final lap here in this heat race. And then when we're done with this heat race, you're going to see me go to the logo really quickly, and I'll be right back, just an FYI. As Wenzel going to come off turn 4, he will score heat race number 1. Let's look back here at the top 5. Michael Benedetto will get 5th over Steffen, and then 8th will go to Jeff Horniak. And I bring up those 3 because that'll determine who goes where with how many heat races are going on tonight. So here's number 2, so I'll be right back in 2 seconds. I'm literally going to keep talking to you as I make these edits real quickly, so stand by 1 minute. You will not miss a thing, I promise you. Never mind, they're warming up already. Was that the only heat race tonight? I guess we had a small field. Looky there. So I got 3 minutes to fix everything. They're actually doing a warm-up right now. You're not seeing it because, well... So we're going to have a short night, it looks like, tonight, guys. Not that you want that, but yeah. I could probably use it after what I've been through the last couple of nights. I'm all right. It's just been a little bit of a long couple of nights. And I appreciate Nathan. I mean, I felt bad that I kind of cut you guys off last night, but in the end, I was left kind of no choice. I rebooted the computer as soon as I got off last night when I shut the stream off, and it literally went for hours, for what I know. Because I went to bed and I'm like, I can't wait any longer. And that's when I woke up to the new update. So. All right, cars are going to grid up. And we'll get you a look at the starting lineup here in 2 seconds for the race. We actually have 25 cars that are going to start. We're just going to let you see it there on the top of the screen. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the graphics updated like I thought I did. So there you go. There's your starting lineup over on the left side of your screen tonight for the feature race. As you see, last week, Alex McCollum finishing in the second position. He will start on the pole alongside Kyle Ely. Now, Kyle Ely will get the... he'll get sent to the back pretty much when it's at the start of the race here because... There's one other thing I want to fix here. There we go. That looks a little more updated, doesn't it? He actually got the win last week, so because of that, he goes to the back. Oh, nice. So you got to see it on Twitch. That's good. That makes me happy. Let me know if you're seeing choppiness because it's giving me the warnings again, so I might need to go actually back down one setting. So apologize. I went up one too many. All right, here we go. Going to go racing here for 100 laps in the feature. Brandon Wilkinson gets a real good jump on Alex McCollum down to turn number 1. That is Ryan Blanchard there on the inside of the third position at number 9. Andy Catalano in the 64. Zach Murphy there. And trouble, Pete Polini getting turned 5 wide at South Boston. No, there's that real Wilkinson Rex. One car on its lid. All right, let's get rid of the one thing I know that's on the screen that's new tonight. Let's see if that works. Caution number 1 on the track. And this one features one of our point leaders. As a matter of fact, a pretty big amount of cars in this wreck. So let's see what happens here. Amy Catalano involved. In the 69, you're going to see her. It's actually going to happen up ahead. There we go. Bam, right there. Wilkinson clobbers the wall. Amy's on her top. And that's going to bring the caution out for the first time this evening. Give me a second. I'll. Uh-oh. Somebody's getting their chat disc already taken away. Just getting the YouTube up so I can chat with you guys. There we go. Appreciate your guys' help. tonight. Dave just messaged me and let me know if things start kind of hitting the fan again here. So, if you're watching over on Facebook, unfortunately, that I might not be able to chat with you about. So, if you're on the YouTube page, I'll be able to chat and go from there. But basically, what has happened, I've connected to, of course, I forget the app's name, but Michael Steffen here gave me the connection to an app that allows me to broadcast on multiple platforms. So not only am I now on YouTube, but now you can watch it on Facebook Live on my Facebook page, and then over on the Captain TV Facebook page. So on multiple platforms, and that's what we're all about. We want to get out there and grow Captain TV and grow all the broadcast series from the Great Lake Truck Series, which I'll announce what we're going to do for that coming up after the race. Also, of course, the Great Lake, or the Short Track Super League, and of course the IndyCar Series, LMCgear.com, iRacing IndyCar Series that you see on Monday nights. All right, pace cars off after caution number 1. We'll go back racing lap number 8 with Alex McCollum, Zach Murphy, Ryan Blanchard, and Peyton Talbot. I think this is the first time all season I've not seen Kyle Ely or Brandon Wilkinson in the top 5. That just tells you how dominant these guys are, but not that a Wolfpack Motorsports car is not in the top 5. That's where you see Ryan Blanchard there at number 9. Oh, trouble in the back. I believe that's the 35 of Kern Beckler. He is wrecked it over in turn 2, and I think somebody else is wrecked up here. Nope. Kern Beckler's gone around into Budweiser Mobile. That brings second caution out on the track. Brandon Pirtle, the other car involved in this one. Let's see it. Coming out of turn 2 there, or actually it's turn 4. This start finish line. Oh! I think it's Michael Benedetto just drives it in there and makes contact with the 35, bringing out the second caution on the evening. I restream, that's what the app is. I couldn't remember what it was called. I had to go look it up real quick. So if you're one who likes to stream, seems to be working pretty solid so far. I'm actually going to try to see if I can get on my phone here real quickly so that I can chat with those in case they want to chat with me on Facebook. Oh, wrong button. Give me 1 second. We'll be up there, guys. Should be going back racing here any moment with Alex McCollum up front. Here we go. Green flag coming out right now with McCollum there in that 41 car. Yes, that is the same Alex McCollum you see running over in the Coca-Cola iRacing Series. He leads here at South Boston as we're back to racing. Blanchard's going to move up to the 2nd position. Move Murphy there to 3rd. Fontaine and Wilkinson, your top 5. And 1 car spinning. That's the 2, I believe, it's gone around back there. And caution is out again. I think well, I don't see a number 2 on the grid. Oh, it's Kyle Ely. Oh, boy. And no caution has come out. So the Wolfpack guys having troubles this evening. let's see what happens. Oh, this is going to shake things up a little bit, put everybody's name into a Yahtzee bottle. Oh, and another car on its top now. People wrecking everywhere. That's Richard Benedetto there. Let's see the wreck first, and then we'll show you. The Kyle Ely wreck. So there's that wreck here. So let's go back. The Kyle Ely spin you're going to see here. Really just goes around. Let me look again. See if there was contact. I'm assuming there was. Oh yeah, he got help there by the 92, the Hudson Hornet, getting a hold of the 7 car and turning him around. So all types of live action going on here at lap 21, the 3rd caution of the night. All right, there we go. Now I can chat with you guys, it looks like. All right. So I got my phone set up, so. Learning on the fly is what they call this, basically. So caution 3 is out. Alex McCollum has led every lap so far in the first 23, started on the pole. First career pole and his 2nd career start. Want to remind you, you can check out Ryco-Motorsports for setups, and if you want paint schemes and all that stuff done by the pros, check out Ryco-Motorsports.com, and you can get a hold of them, and they will connect you with open setups for stock cars and so much more. Again, Ryco-Motorsports.com. All right, going to go back to racing here. Lap number 25 as McCollum brings him back to the green. See if everybody calms it down just a little bit here. Kevin Anderson, the New Jersey driver. Everybody pretty much single file. You saw the 90 of Zames trying to take a peek underneath of Fontaine. Not able to do so. McCollum starting to kind of stretch it a little bit on Ryan Blanchard, about a half second so far. Let's look back here. Kyle Ely, yeah, he spun, but you know what? He got his break, and now he has worked his way up to the 12th position. The man to watch right there tonight. The winner last week at Stafford Speedway, looking to get that momentum going and keep the streak alive of all the Wolfpack Motorsports cars that have won this season. As you see a lap around this track and how quick it is. Turn 1 and 2. Back to the back straightaway here. Pit road goes all the way around the track underneath. He goes Brandon Pearl, going to easily take the 11th position away through 3 and 4. And bada bing, bada boom, there's the lap around South Boston. Back in the day, the Busch Series, now the Xfinity Series used to run here. I remember watching a few races here. I believe Dale Jr.'s got a win here in the then Busch Series. Racing all over the place. There's Adam O'Brien. The 92 car up in the 8th position after being involved in all that mess earlier. Being the first caution and then being involved in the spin out of the 7 car. Oh, hold on there, 03. Nice save by Wenzel there. That's a tank slapper. He's going to lose at least 1 position and maybe 2. Here comes Michael Steffen, the boss man, the Moneymaker Mobile. Moneymaker team. Oh, and contact. Ely gets into the side of Matthew Telder, who's not able to hold on to it. So Ely driving like a madman right now. A little angry, I would say. Nothing wrong with that. These are tour modifieds, Nathan, as Mr. Dave there, Nitro B said. Here's some of the best short track racing you'll see as Kevin Anderson goes spinning. He's able to save it. Watch out for the water barrels. No caution. You get a lot of the Northeastern series run this track, or run these kind of cars, like a lot of Northeastern drivers. There's a NASCAR series for it. I know like New Hampshire's one of their big tracks they run at. Ryan Newman likes to run these cars on the side. As back here, battle between Michael Steffen and Matthew Telder, teammates here. Steffen able to use that high line to hold on. Down into 3 and 4. Here comes Ely. He's going to try to work that high line. Crossover move, maybe. Watch out for. He goes through the wall. That's a new one. Instead of hitting the tire barrier, he goes through it. Ely to the high side. Going to try to take the position away. He does. Move him to 9th. Back here, Brandon Perot working the high side. All of a sudden, the high lane coming to work here. This is one track I've never seen a high line work at. Meanwhile, up front, 2.5 seconds to lead. Alex McCollum over Ryan Blanchard. Zach Murphy there in the 3rd spot. Samuel Fontaine, a.k.a. Gru. Ever heard, oh, contact, 1 car's around. That's going to bring the caution out. That was Wenzel. The 03 car. Brings out the 4th caution. Let's see what happens here. I think it was Wenzel. There he goes into turn 3. He's very loose off the corner, it looks like. Oh, yeah, back end's already around there. And he's just going to get helped out. Michael Steffen sends him to the barrels. A loose race car, and he got finished off. Bringing out 4th caution of the night. DC car is going to get damage fixed and all that good stuff. All right, so here we are. Just so now we can go over all the information that you need to know. It's the Fall Brawl here at South Boston. Ryco-Motorsports Tar Modified Series. That is the track. Look at it, literally 4/10 mile. We got 76 degrees on the track, 69 on the ambient, 41% humidity, 3-mile-an-hour winds, and so much more. Again, you check out Ryco-Motorsports.com for all your information on open setups and so much more. They'll take care of you there. Ryco-Motorsports.com. So Wenzel's getting damage fixed. That's going to leave 16 cars on the lead lap now. The last one being Tony Quadros, a name we haven't mentioned tonight. Yeah, I was going to say, they ran these things back in the day. These cars have, I'm trying to remember, correct me if I'm wrong, Dave, is it these cars or the other mods that have only 2 gears? I think it's these, right? 1st and 2nd. Low and high, I guess that would be. Here we go, pace car pulling off. So we'll go back to racing lap 48, just about halfway as McCollum's let them all. And look at Samuel Fontaine inside of Kenny Zames. That is for 3rd. He will take that spot away. And look at 5th here, Adam O'Brien. He's been a part of 2 cautions. On board with Fontaine, the Canadian driver. Looking inside of the 29. He's got Murphy for second. Look at it, crank that wheel over there. Yeah, another feature about these cars, no windshield. Just that netting over there to the right. You can definitely see the multi-groove racing that we have. He tries to get underneath Murphy. Murphy able to hold on with that high line. Gotcha. SKs. Yep. Okay. That's what I thought. I was trying to make sure I got them all right. And again, if you're watching, you can join us on the stream here and chat with us. If you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube, appreciate you joining us. If you're looking for us on Facebook and YouTube, right there on the YouTube page, you should be able to see a link down there at the bottom. There's a couple links for you. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. You can see me say whatever the heck I want on Twitter. It's kind of interesting. I forget what I was posting today. But you'll get to learn a little bit about me on there. And, of course, Facebook, the Captain TV page, you'll be able to see results of all the series that we cover. As here comes Kyle Ely going for fourth. These cautions have helped him out. That 7 car is on a rail, and so is the 91 inside of Murphy. A little bit more grip, even though it is lower banked. Down into 3 and 4. Murphy's just able to hold that high line, keep that momentum going. Basically, what that does is keep your revs up and let you get the run off the corner. That's why you see the high line be successful here. You see Ely kind of diamonding the corner. Diamonding is a short track term where you make the straightaways longer. You drive it in deep, drift it up the track, and bring it back off the corner low, just like a diamond. As Ely going to work the bottom. His teammate Wilkinson, unfortunately, with damage back into 15th position. He is struggling so far this evening, but Ely is not. He is racing hard and coming to the front. Sam kind of clipping the wall there a little bit. Racing. Nathan, go find some friends. Bring them in here to watch, brother. Appreciate you coming back and joining us tonight. Forgiving me for everything that happened last night. We will be broadcasting that Texas race last night, which, by the way, had a very interesting ending. Oh, the 90 of James goes around along with O'Brien. That'll bring out the caution for the sixth, and for the second time the Hudson Hornet blew up. Let's go back to it. It happens off of turn 4. You see O'Brien clips the wall there. He's trying to work his way around Zames. You see the 9 car Blanchard. Oh, contact right there. Right in front of Blanchard. He's going to get damage. Oh, look out. 35 comes in there hot. We got a smoking beer can also now. So that brings the 5th caution, I believe it is, out. So, Alex McCollum has come to pit road and hands the lead over to Kyle Ely. Now, Alex, 26-second pit stop here, so I'm assuming that's for tires. We'll see if we can go back to that real quickly. But a very interesting strategy call here by the pro. Oh, yeah, right there. Tires going on. So 4 tires. He's got 4 Mr. Feelgoods. Now let's hope he can not get in trouble there. That's usually how this kind of works out, is usually get back there in the pack and all of a sudden, you know what, breaks loose. But Kyle Ely now going to be in the front with Samuel Fontaine, Ryan Blanchard, Michael Steffen, after his career best finish last week, going to come up to 4th here for the restart. And then Michael Benedetto going to be your top 5. Yeah, no kidding, right? I assume the stream's been good. You guys haven't said anything to me. If so, that makes me happy. And I can go to bed peacefully tonight. All right, pace car's off as Kyle Ely running. He gone. Off with the restart. Fontaine, second. Blanchard, Steffen, Anderson. And we'll keep an eye on the throw. And look at that, Wilkinson gets a piece of it. The 29 has gone around of Zach Murphy and brings the caution out. Sid is not going to like that view. Happens right in front of Alex McCollum. Goes down to the apron and, oh, he got the wall. That is called parking it, but he didn't park it. He just ran into it. Let's go on board with him. This is going to leave a mark. Tries to cut to the bottom and, uh-oh. Who put that wall there? Caution is out. Good. Thank you, Dave. All right, let's check Discord real quickly because I didn't get a chance to prep much with everything going on today. Just going to go see where they are next week. You know, this is an open race or a open setup race. If I could talk, basically these guys do not have fixed setups here. You know, some of them go over to Ryco-Motorsports and get their setups there, or they build their own. I mean, you always hear about the Wolfpack guys. They got a guy that helps them work through a lot of their setups. Next week, Myrtle Beach for the Spooktacular, the start of our Halloween weekend. Of course, we got a big old Halloween party we're going to be throwing Saturday night with what was going to be some short track racing, but I'll modify it just a little bit, no pun intended. We're still going to have short track racing, but not as much as you might think, because there are some ideas that me and some friends have talked about today that are going to make Halloween night really fun. All right, Ely's going to bring him back to the green. McCollum restarting in 8th, so we'll keep an eye on him as we go back to racing. 3/4 distance in, 75 complete, 25 to go. So the question I have is, anybody else think of WCW and the old Fall Brawl pay-per-view? Oh, as Steffen gets turned by Zames. And caution out again. Steffen, the DJ from High Impact Entertainment, also the boss man. High Impact Entertainment has sponsored the league. If you're looking for a DJ over in the Carolina area, that guy right there will help you out. He might be throwing some vinyls at Kenny Zames here in a second. Let's see what happens to him. Just under attack there from Anderson. Zames drives her in there. Just makes contact. And once again, McCollum misses another wreck. And you see Brandon Wilkinson kind of checking up, letting him go. caution out again. I was starting to say, though, reminds me of like WCW in the old September, I think it was, pay-per-view called Fall Brawl. They had the old War Games. Not a Jetta race. We're going to do the haunted Nürburgring Trail. And I added some ideas to that today. And we're going to bring in an old friend of ours game. And the captain's going to do something called Walk the Plank. And what we're going to do is we're going to host a race somewhere. And when we have cautions, there's going to be trivia questions. And have some fun with that. And who knows, maybe some other good stuff. A Jetta race. Where do you want to race Jettas at? If most of the people we knew, Dave, had the track, I would say we'd go run over at Brands Hatch. But we know none of our guys have that track. But I know some volunteers from here at the Short Track Super League. I know already talked to Michael Steffen tonight. Matthew Telder has stepped in. I believe they're going to come help us out. And let's just put it like this. There are going to be what we call ghosts out in the middle of the Nürburgring that no one's going to know where they're at. And you got to work your way through the track at night, in the fog, on Halloween night, and make it through the Nürburgring. Cannot wait. There's going to be a whole bunch. Whatever I can fit in there. You'll have lights on the car, so you'll be able to see, but not going to see much. All right, Ely bringing it back to the green with Fontaine and Blanchard up to third now. Kevin Anderson fourth. It ran on cue. Anderson gets turned, but no caution. He saves it. To go. McCollum running laps about the same as the leader right now. He's got some clean air here to work with. That time by about the same laps. So Kyle Ely has definitely saved his best for last in that 7 car. Looking to go back to back and keep the streak alive for the Wolfpack Motorsports team. They'll come to 11 to go this time. That time by McCollum was 4/10 quicker. Matter of fact, let's put lap times up on the grid. You'll see lap times pop out as they cross the line. 13-second laps here. Just dig it around here. So you see McCollum literally 1/1000 quicker. He's got a battle back here. Oh, trouble. Kevin Anderson has gone around. Michael Benedetto's in it. Also Zames. And a little bit of smoke from the 90. Caution out. So again, this should set up about a 5-lap restart, I would think. Oh, what? Is he stopped or is he parked? There's a car over there, pit road. Oh, Anderson gets loose. Hooks the 90. Gets Benedetto there, and Telder gets through there barely. But caution out again. I think that was Richard Benedetto was parked over there. Let's see it again. And it was Richard. He's just kind of sitting there. I think he's letting these cars go by, maybe. Didn't want to cause a wreck. Oh, no, he's still there. Ah, there he is. He rolls. Maybe he was trying to create a new picture angle for me or something for the cameras. All right, so 6 laps to go next time by. All right, so next week we'll go down I-95 to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. A little bit of a spring break party for Halloween. Cannot wait for that. I do appreciate you guys sticking around there, and hopefully if you've not hit the subscribe button on YouTube, you can do so. As we will go back to racing with 4 laps to go. As Ely took the high lane this time and is going to clear, as one car's blown up over in turn 4. Fontaine up to second. That was a smart move to take that high lane because it allowed McCollum to be stuck behind the 91. 3 laps to go. Ely looking to go back to back. We're going to see some chrome horn usage. He gets to run. McCollum inside for second. That is exactly what Ely needed, was for Fontaine to race him hard. White flag, final lap of the fall brawl. Kyle Ely spun out earlier in the race after starting in the back and worked his way through the cautions and to the front and keeps the win streak alive for Wolfpack Motorsports. Ely's your winner at South Boston. Samuel Fontaine, his best career finish, and we'll get to talk to him. You'll understand why I call him Gru. Alex McCollum finishing third. Little hello from a teammate there, Ryan Blanchard. I think Telder saying congrats to the 91 there. All these guys here finishing in what was pretty fantastic racing for the most part here tonight on a short track Thursday night thunder as I like to call it. Taking a look there at the final grid as we'll see the final standings for tonight's race. Maybe. There we go. Kyle Ely, your winner. Samuel Fontaine, Alex McCollum, Ryan Blanchard. Michael Steffen comes back to a top 5, his second straight. Telder Wilkinson finishing 7th. Good comeback for him. Horniak, Zames, Benedetto, Kevin Anderson, Richard Benedetto 12th. Brandon Pirtle, Kern Beckler, Zach Murphy, Adam O'Brien, Tony Quadros, Nathan Wenzel finishing in the 18th position. 19th, Pete Polini. Unfortunate night for him for the Ryco-Motorsports racer. Peyton Talbot and Amy Catalano, the 21 finishers. Ronald Redmond didn't start, neither did Brad Carpenter, neither did the other Amy Catalano. And James Miller finishing in the 17th position. So, all right, I like to do. Let's back it up a few laps, and bada bing. And we shall talk to the winner of this race. Probably up here waiting on me, as he likes to do. Very professional of him. Appreciate Kyle. As Kyle Ely joins us again. Needless to say tonight, as you've won again, tonight might have been the hardest battle you had to get to victory lane.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, starting in the back, working our way through the front. I mean, I think we got to like 12th or something like that, and then we got spun around because I was just trying to race conservative, and the guy behind me, you know, he was running his race. He didn't really do anything wrong. I checked up because I thought these two guys were going to wreck in front. So I spun out, and then, you know, I was off the racing surface, so no yellow came out. But I couldn't get the car back in gear, so I was just sitting there for a decent bit. And then when the fuel came back around, I got in gear and let them pass. Luckily, there's a caution after that. So I got the lucky dog and just played the conservative game again and rode back up to the front.
That last restart, very key situation. You took the high lane, obviously, to, I'm assuming, pin McCollum there behind Sam with the fresher tires. Did you do a lot of tire saving? Because I noticed the lap times were still pretty close from you to him.
I wasn't intending to save any tires. If that was just me, being conservative and not trying to get to front as fast as possible, and yeah, but there really isn't much tire wear with these cars, so pitting for tires isn't. I wouldn't think your best bet. So I knew when Alex pitted, he kind of screwed himself a little bit over there because he was going to start behind a lot of people, and it's really tough to pass, especially when we get in a run here at South Boston, because you could really just pin somebody on the bottom and they can't really pass you. So if he got to me, I was going to take the top and we were going to be side by side. But once again, it was really tough battle, probably the hardest race I've ran in all of these 7 weeks of the series.
And you talked about that high line a little bit there. I've done a few modified races here at South Boston. Tonight was probably the first time I've actually seen a second groove actually work out.
Yeah, around like lap 20, like in a run, it's really going to be important. I've had some experience before with having longer runs with this car at this track and having a mover up a lane and kind of just diming the corner off to get a good, exit. But luckily, we had a really strong car, thanks again for Mark Logan, and we could pass people on the bottom, and we weren't really pinned down there from the guys up top. But like, if it wasn't for him, we would be struggling, like I say, every week. But it was a really, really, really fast car. So glad we're back in victory lane, and Wolfpack's still undefeated, which is pretty cool.
Yep, 7 for 7, and you got keeping the sevens wild here. You had 3 in the top 7. With Blanchard getting 4th, and of course Brandon fighting back from his lap 1 incident and getting a 7th place himself. So obviously Mark knows what he's doing, got a good car under him, and sure it's going to mix up the points a little bit more.
Yeah, Brandon had a really big point lead going into this race. I think 100 plus points on me. I had a really rough race at Southern National, which was a double points race, and kind of screwed that up by trying to get to the front as soon as I can after I was starting in the rear, and that just hurt basically all my chances. So hopefully we creeped up on him a little bit, but we're just coming here for wins and having a good time. So if we don't win the points, that's all right.
There you go, Kyle. Well, nice job, and I know you sent some shout-outs out already, but go ahead and send some more if you'd like.
Yeah, just Mark Logan, Brandon Wilkinson, Ryan Blanchard, everybody at Wolfpack. We worked really hard. We had a really good car. Congrats to Samuel on a second place finish. Glad to see he had a really good run, and Alex on 3rd. And thank you for broadcasting and Michael for putting on this league.
Absolutely. Well, nice job, Kyle, and we'll see you next week in Myrtle Beach.
Yep, thank you.
All right. Kyle Ely finishing in the lead. This guy here is going to be excited, I'm pretty sure. Let's bring him in here. Mr. Samuel. Hey, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Second place finish for you, sir. I'm sure you're pretty happy.
I'm pretty happy. Yeah, that's for sure. It's a great result. Like, I mean, we were hard, and I guess it's pay off tonight.
Well, yeah, definitely the hard work. Talk about fighting Alex there for the final couple laps there. You definitely had that high line work, and you weren't giving him any kind of room.
Yeah, seriously. The car was great. We built it like pretty great with all the teammates, and I think we had a better car at the end of the race than at the first part of the race. Even the guy with like fresh tires, like McCullen, had a hard time to make a move inside. That it was really hard to make the inside work though. But still, like on new tires, I guess the setup is pretty good because it proved like to work really well at the end of a race. Really, really fun fighting at the end with him.
Yeah, you did a great job keeping it up there in the front most of the evening. Even your teammate Michael there getting a 5th, another teammate in 6th. So you guys definitely got the hard work going on right now when it comes to that money-making team. You guys are definitely putting the money who's worth in, huh?
Yeah, that's for sure. We tried though.
Well, that's all that matters, Sam. Well, hey, we're proud of you. Send shout-outs to whoever you'd like.
Yeah, mostly you, man, for the broadcast. Also, like the Ryco guy for sponsoring the league, and man, all the guys like in Moneymakers Motorsport did a great job like this week, and like every other week we are working pretty hard on those cars for the league, but also in Super 8, and like everyone like helped a lot in the team to build that. So thanks to all of them.
Side note, did you get to see the trailer I sent you?
Yeah.
Now do you see why I call you what I call you?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, buddy. We'll see you. Go have fun at Fairbury. I'll see you next week at Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, thank you, Chris.
All right, buddy. Samuel Montaigne. Now you guys understand why I call him Gru. He sounds like Gru from the Minions movies and stuff. Super good guy, though. All right, let's bring in Alex McCollum here. Alex, I'll ask the obvious question here. Are you kicking yourself a little bit for the pit stop, or do you feel like you made the right move there?
I think I made the right move. My car was way too loose, so that's why I kind of came down because I think I was gonna get beat either way if I pitted or not. So, ran a really good race. I'm not sure what happened with me and Brandon in the opening laps. I'm not sure if I came up, he came down, but overall, really good race.
Yeah, you still got back to third. You and Sam had a nice little battle there. How much did the high line affect you there? Was it that, or was it just maybe tires getting heated up, or we'll talk about that battle a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't run much of the race on the top, so I didn't know how to pass, like on the bottom is gonna be dominant or the top. So I tried using the bottom, but my car was just too loose on the left rear. I just didn't have enough mechanical grip, so just got to do my homework, get ready for next week.
Well, at least you still got two top threes in your first two starts, so that's a positive to look forward to. And of course, Myrtle Beach, another historic track like South Boston, obviously a track that can put some tire wear down, and another little bit bigger half-mile track. Still a fun one though.
Yeah, for sure. I know the Wolfpack will be pretty fast there. They're always fast in these. It's just gonna make me work harder. So overall, just a really good race. Good win to Kyle. He deserves it. And good job to Samuel.
Yeah, and a great job to you for finishing in the third position. Send shout out to whoever you'd like to.
09 Race Shop for all the help they do. You guys for broadcasting, putting the event on, and everybody racing me clean.
Absolutely, Alex. Well, hey, we appreciate you joining us. We'll see you next week at Myrtle Beach.
Thank you.
Absolutely. As Alex McCollum finishing in the third position, and that'll wrap it up here for us this evening. Appreciate all the viewers. Appreciate Dave helping me out this evening, and of course, my new friend Nathan Farrington. Appreciate you joining us this evening, and all the other viewers for watching us this evening. Reminder, you can check out Ryco-Motorsports.com if you're looking for open setups or even looking for some new paint schemes for your car. You can check out Ryco-Motorsports.com. Give us a follow on Facebook and Twitter. Of course, the links are right there at the bottom of the YouTube page. If not, you can follow us by just simply typing in @capt, so CAPT, TVIR. Just type those in. You'll find us on Twitter and Facebook and more. So next time you'll see us on the air will be this coming Saturday night for the USRC event, which is going to be at Richmond. So we're going to do some short tracking over there in the trucks also. That should be a pretty fun race. And then for you Great Lake Truck Series fans, I started to mention this earlier. Next Wednesday, we are actually going to host a double header because last week, unfortunately, or last night, I should say, it feels like a week ago, we had some issues with the updates on my computer and stuff like that and weren't able to do the Texas race. We're going to do both Texas and Eldora next Wednesday. As soon as I get home from work, we will knock all that out at one time. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So appreciate Michael and everybody at the Short Track Super League for allowing me to be part of the event. And I will see you Saturday. And as always, if somebody gets annoyed because you're complaining because somebody wrecked you, well, and they're going to come back at you and say, dude, it's just a game. Be like, no, dude, it's iRacing. See you.